before this little seal could splash with confidence, Bumblebee Jasper was still learning that the quiet rooms, soft towels, and careful hands around him meant safety. Rehab began with rest, warmth, and enough time for his breathing to settle. In those first days, he looked more curious than strong. Every close look, every tiny movement, and every calm moment helped the SEAL Rescue Ireland team understand what he could handle, without pushing him faster than he was ready. He was not being rushed toward the ocean. For a young seal pup, healing has to happen in stages. First comfort, then strength, then the confidence to use that strength again, safely and on his own. The bigger bath changed the story. Jasper suddenly had room to turn, stretch, and swim. Each movement in the water made his body work harder, and every splash showed he was starting to wake up. At first, progress looked small. A turn across the bath, a stronger push, a smoother glide. But those little moments were exactly what Jasper needed before the idea of freedom could become real again. Feeding was not just a meal anymore. It became practice. Jasper watched the fish, followed it, reacted to it, and slowly remembered the instincts he would need later out in open water. Soon, he was not only eating, he was playing with dinner, splashing around it, and making the kind of choices a young wild seal must make for himself when no rescuer is standing nearby. The water started to show the change better than any words could. Jasper was quicker now, stronger now, and much more willing to keep moving through the bath instead of stopping and waiting. That confidence made him bold. He explored the edges, checked the space around him, and tested what his body could do. The tiny patient was becoming a seal again, in the clearest way. By then, the care had a different feeling. It was less about helping him survive one more day, and more about preparing him for the moment he would leave people behind. When that day came, Jasper did not go back to a room or a bath. He moved across the shore, toward the sound, wind, and water he had been built for all along. One final push carried him into the waves. After all the quiet care, the meals, and the practice, Bumblebee Jasper was finally where a wild seal belongs, back home in the sea.